Good morning, YouTubers, truthers and skeptics alike. I want to hop on here this morning and let's dismantle some of these illusions, these engineered deceptions that has led us to the point where we're at today, where the masses are buying into this bullshit. Most relevant topic: viruses. Let's stop the factor that we are being taught that a virus is contagious, a virus is airborne. This is utter bullshit. A virus is created by the host. If you look up and study these two different biochemists, Louis Pasteur and Antonio Béchamp. Louis Pasteur is the one that was pushed because he pushed the synthetics. He's the creator of the ideology of vaccinations. Louis Béchamp, he was an organic biochemist. This is why you'll learn of Pasteur's work, but you won't hear of Béchamp's, because Béchamp was taking an organic approach. He was doing it with nutrients, natural applications, unlike Louis Pasteur. That's where it starts. Louis Pasteur was pushed by the Rockefellers, Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan. They're the ones that engineered and funded synthetic chemicals, the pharmaceuticals, the vaccinations. And then fast forward to today, we would include in other things like pesticides and herbicides. But the point in this system of illusions is to divert us away from the original root cause, which is contaminants. Toxins we're being subjected to. These toxins are poisoning our cells. And we do not eat a nutritional, balanced diet. The foods we eat are highly acidic. The mass foods being distributed to the populaces is highly acidic, which creates Candida albicans. This lack of good bacteria, which stems from eating foods that are alive, plants, fruits, vegetables, nuts, legumes. When we eat these hydrogen-rich live foods, it creates a hydrogen-rich bacteria called prebiotics and probiotics. Now, when these cells of ours, which they're identifying as a virus, can be found in every single human being, because these cells are solely responsible for our body's ability to create antibodies to protect us against foreign materials that isn't supposed to be within us. But the fact of the matter is, we don't have that hydrogen-rich bacteria. Because that hydrogen-rich bacteria, when that cell becomes contaminated, that cell becomes poisoned, it's going to mutate. Its mutation depends on the bacteria that it has to feed off of around it. So if we don't have a hydrogen-rich bacteria for that contaminated cell to mutate, it can't create an antibody. We can't grow immunity. When our body is loaded with Candida albicans, and these toxins, these foreign particles, are poisoning and contaminating our body and our body can't create an antibody, it's going to create the virus. It is going to create a virus. What we need to be drawing attention to, what this coronavirus, what it's affecting our respiratory system. And what's that say? Based on logics of biology. We're breathing this shit in. We're breathing this shit in. Nobody wants to address the fucking chemtrails they're spraying all over us every fucking day over the mass populated areas. Nobody wants to address this new 5G system and why it's capable of going up to 100 gigahertz plus, and what that would mean to humans being exposed to that form of radiation. These are the factors that we're being tricked into ignoring. These are the true root causes to our plaguing health statistics. And we can jump into cancer. What cancer is, there's 3 root causes, 3 contributing factors. It's over-acidity, which is also an unbalanced homeostasis, which is also the environment of what I'm talking about that allows for viruses to be created. That's the first root cause, the root contributor. The second one would be malnutrition or deficiencies. Saying we're lacking the basic nutrients for our body to rebuild cells or to boost immunity. I mean, there's countless responsibilities of the different vitamins and the nutrients, the phytonutrients. But that's the second one, deficiencies and malnutrition. And the third one that gets ignored and covered up through our entire fucking medical indoctrination and application, and that's toxicities. Our bodies being exposed to toxic elements, poisoning us. And it's happening from all these different elite corporate branches. It is the vaccinations. It is the pharmaceuticals. It is the pesticides. It is the herbicides. It is these toxins that are put in our fucking food products. It's in our products itself, like toothpaste, shampoos, deodorants. They all have these fucking contaminants. And our biggest problem, how they're able to engineer these illusions over us, is because these elite corporations lobby the fuck out of our politicians. The ones that's supposed to be representing our best interest are not representing our best interest. They are protecting the special interests of the elite corporations because they have their fucking pockets lined. The only way we dismantle these illusions is by addressing these fucking root causes. The false lobbied science. The protection of fucking toxins. The protection of these elite corporations. I mean, how the FDA approves fucking fluoride to be put on our water when it's a known neurotoxin. It is fucking scientifically proven to be a neurotoxin. They put the hazard signs on the fucking products. And the fucking vaccinations. This new one coming down the pipeline ain't like none of the ones in the past. The ones in the past were designed to toxify our bodies, which doesn't show, and everybody processes the bullshit they fucking inject into us unnaturally in different manners. Therefore, it has different unnatural reactions. And we ignore the fucking skyrocketing statistics since they created fucking the vaccination ideology and application. The skyrocketing statistics of fucking neurological diseases. The skyrocketing statistics of fucking immunodepressant or immunodeficient or immunocompromised diseases and disorders. All these allergic reactions. And how is our medical fields indoctrinated to address this. To cut out key organs that are fucking our filters to our bodies. Our tonsils and our appendix and our gallbladder. And the sad thing is, all this shit is right under our noses. All these illusions, these red flags are right in front of our fucking faces. But we've been taught not to fucking ask questions. Have blind faith in the establishments. Don't question the authorities. CDC has your best interest. The World Health Organization has your best interest. FDA, EPA. These lobbied puppet politicians have our best interest. Bullshit. We are no longer the United States of America, land of the free and home of the brave. We are the United Snakes of corporations. Look into this shit for yourself. Like I just said, don't put blind faith in no establishments. You got a cognitive brain. That's your greatest God-given ability to look, ask questions, seek answers. Because that's how knowledge is key. Your health is your foundation. Your beliefs are your success, and your wisdom is power. We have a fixed system of information. We're amongst the mass censorship. The greatest censorship ever since the fucking creation of our species. Anything against the mainstream narrative, they either shadow ban or completely remove it. Research this shit. And don't just go to their biased platforms like Google. Because Google's just as fucking lobbied as YouTube, as Facebook, as CDC, the EPA, the FDA, the DOD, the FBI, the CIA. They're all compromised. And I'm not saying that, like in the AMA, for example, I'm not saying the doctors and the nurses are in on this and they know. They are indoctrinated to a protocol. They are following their orders. They are following their rules. Realize with real eyes the real lies. He who controls information molds minds in formation. Know that your knowledge is key. Your health is your foundation. Your beliefs are your success, and your wisdom is your power. Exercise your greatest God-given ability. I hope all create blessed days for themselves and play your part in breaking this matrix. I love you guys. One love.